Welcome back to another video, and today we'll be looking at a project I made. This is God's Eye 3D Earth. Now this is just a Google's normal Google Maps 3D tiles, which are high quality, so you can zoom in and see high quality images. Now this has a ton of layers. So for example, this is New York City. Now I've added CCTV cameras. Now I think this is a very cool thing. And if you click on any CCTV camera, you will see exactly what is happening there. And it's updated every 5 seconds. Now there is more than 100 CCTV cameras for just New York City. And I haven't integrated for anything else yet, but I have the whole Earth. Soon this will be a big thing. Now, for example, I can also enable plane tracking, which will allow me to track planes. There's a lot of planes here and there and yeah. Also, this does have 3D buildings. So that means if I zoom close enough, it will load in 3D buildings. Now this does take some time to load in because this is a heavy thing, but once it does, as you can see, it started loading in. It will load in using a different provider, and it will load in based on where you're looking. So as you can see now, it's loaded in all the buildings in this area. You can see there's a ton of them, and it's very accurate also. Now also, we have restricted watch zones. We have GPS jamming monitors. We have plane tracking. Now it also tracks military planes, for example, like this. We can see all of the information about it, where it's at, basically a lot of stuff. Now also, we have a weather radar. So if we zoom out and look down, we will see weather, a radar. Now, I think this is a very cool thing, because you can see exactly where there's rain. And you can literally see the whole earth where there's rain, just like this. Now, also I can enable earthquakes. These things show the earthquakes. If we click on them, we will see that it's 24 kilometers, a 24-kilometer earthquake, and basically a lot of info about it. Reported, when it was reported, magnitude, depth, time, position. Also, we can see wildfires. You do need an API key, and this is still under development. Now, also you can see lightning strike. This has to be one of my favorite ones. You might think, how can we track lightning? You might think I'm using just some random lightning thing from some open source simulation, right? But this is actually real data of where the lightning comes. How does this happen? Well, actually, when a lightning strikes, it gets not only lightning and sound, but also a radio wave. Now, if there's at least 3 radio stations around that lightning, we can calculate where the lightning is struck, and we can also see when it was struck, and then this goes over here in real time, and we can see exactly where everything strikes. We can see that, for example, over here there's a ton of strikes happening, and we can also see over here about strikes. So over here we can see, right, strikes. Also, for example, I can enable day and night shading. It does take some time to load in, but the earth becomes absolutely gorgeous. So you can see over here, this this is the night and this is the day. Also, we can see wind fields. Now you do need an API key for that. Also, I can enable live clouds from satellites, and the Earth looks very good from here. So you can see exactly where there are clouds. I think this is amazing. Also, I can, for example, we can go into sky and space. So we can see exactly where's rocket launches happening over here. You can see every single dot of this is a rocket launch over here. You can see. And we have near Earth asteroids. So this uses the data, and basically this is an asteroid. You can see exactly how many meters. Is it hazardous, close approach, speed, miss distance, and that kind of stuff. But also we have some global watch, so we can enable ships, world events. So this will load in data from news, and we can click and we can exactly see what is happening. Now also we have radiation, which is over here. We have some radiation. 300 radiation readings. Then we can also see satellites. Now this has to be also one of my favorite ones. A ton of features which I really like. So you can see ISS and other space stations where there's humans. Now if you do find ISS here, you will see live feed from it. So you can actually see what it's seeing. But it will also display this. Now also you can enable Starlink. Starlink does take a long time to load in because it's a ton of satellites. Uh, there are, I think, 10,000 or more satellites. Yep, 10,400. And now we'll be just loading them in. And yep. So as you can see, it's loading in every single second. Now for GPS, we also have a layer. So we can see that GPS is much more spread. Then we have the same thing for military satellites and weather satellites, which are a bit also more spread. So of course, if we enable everything and let it load in for 10 seconds, we will see how many satellites there are. It's like 12,000, as you can see. And this is updated every 5 seconds or so, so we can see them move. But it will only start moving after it loads in. Now this is basically all the features of this service. Now if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Oh, I spend a lot of time doing this. Also, this does have traffic flow. So what it does basically is it gets data from traffic, and it will literally load in some traffic stuff. So it does take some time to load in, but it will look absolutely gorgeous. So thanks for watching. I will be working on this project, and soon I'll report what I've done. Bye.